I look a mess. I'm literally going into, what is it, active labor, whatever, contracting. But I want to do this before I go into labor. So every month, me and my husband, we go shop at Costco, more varieties. The people who shop at Costco get it. So we get the big bags of chips every month. They're like fucking that big, right? Very good. They last us all month. So it was the first week of the month, and my husband, I don't know what we had going on that day, but I know the apartment complex people were supposed to come, and my husband was like, oh, I'm gonna make myself a quick Sammy, babe. Where are the chips? I'm sitting there like, what do you mean where are the chips? I'm like, they're in the cabinet. I seen them the other day when I was making the baby's lunch. And he's like, no, they're not. So we're like looking, and he's like, they're not there. I'm like, what do you mean? Right? So I'm like confused on, what do you mean they're not there? So a couple days prior to that, I had got him like the box of those oat cream pies or whatever they're called, because he likes those. Him and my son like those, but I had got them for his lunch. And when I tried to pack his lunch for work, I realized that they're gone. So I called all my kids to the kitchen. I'm like, hey, who got these, and why didn't you guys ask me before grabbing them? And I'm the type of parent that, yes, you need to ask me before you get a snack. If not, my snacks are going to be gone in 5 days, because if you guys know, kids will live off snacks, and I'm not that kind of parent. I'm the, you need to eat a meal, if you know. Anyway.
Yeah, we definitely get it. I'm the type of motherfucker, I buy some snacks, I eat the whole, excuse me, if I get like a 6-pack of donuts from Krispy Kreme, damn near all 6 of them go on same day. I get some candy, some Gushers. I like the Gushers fruit roll-ups. You get a box of 6, oh, that box of 6 is gone same day.
So, besides the point, my kids were like, Mom, we didn't eat them. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Maybe my son grabbed them and he doesn't want to add them into it, which is okay. So then I had opened up the case of sodas, and I only got one. I didn't even put them in the fridge. If not, we were going to finish them. So I had just got a cup of ice and, whatever. It was I think a 24 pack. I'm not too sure. But then my husband tells me one of these days, like, babe, where the whole half pack of soda's gone? And I'm sitting there like, what do you mean? I've only drank one. And he's like, or I was like, I only drank 2. He was like, I've only drank 2 or 3. So we're sitting there like, what the fuck? You slept here? So we're like tripping, like, what the fuck? So I tell the kids, like, hey, like, who's drank damn near half pack of soda and you guys didn't ask? Because I don't allow my kids to drink soda unless it's from time to time. I'm not a big fan of my kids drinking soda. So they're like, nobody, Mom, like, you don't even let us get soda like that. You make us drink juice or Kool-Aid, whatever the case is. Then I'm like, okay, it has to be my son, because my son has a habit of sneaking snacks, candies, sweets, whatever. So I'm thinking it's my older son. Right, and I'm like, this boy done took the big bags of chips to school. He's over there sharing them, and we even checked his backpack. I felt bad because at the end of the story, it wasn't even my son. But anyways, a couple days passed. Then I asked my daughter, like, can you bring me one of your makeup brushes? She's like, Mom, I can't find my makeup bag. So I'm sitting there like, okay, they probably just misplaced it. Then she comes up to me the next day and she's like, Mom, have you seen my money? And I'm like, your money? And she's like, yeah, it was in my wallet and I can't find the money that I earned. And I'm like, no, girl. So whatever, blew off the top of my head. Then I go to the store and I buy stuff to make my daughter some lunch, and then I got a loaf of bread, and I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna get a loaf of bread. I'm gonna make them slices of Nutella sandwiches, just in case they don't get full off the cucumber chicken salad that I was making them, correct? Then when I get home, I see that there's no Nutellas left. Mind you, we're mid-month already, and the Nutellas from Costco are about this big. So when I see that there's none, I'm like, what the fuck? I know those fucking kids did not eat the whole fucking things of Nutella. So I'm not thinking about anything, whatever. Mind you, I'm not thinking, like, it's just fucking food, whatever the case is. And then here I am going crazy because I'm telling my husband, like, what if the fucking spirit from upstairs is taking it? Because RIP, someone died upstairs, and condolence to their family and everything. But I'm sounding crazy to my husband. I'm like, babes, what if the spirits get hungry and the little boy got hungry and he's taking our snacks? And he's like looking at me like, okay, yeah, like, just letting me sound crazy. But that's what I'm thinking, like, what if that shit's true? Like, what if the boy's hungry and he's taking our snacks? So whatever the case is, right? Then it's a Saturday now. Then my daughter leaves her phone on the couch, and we leave for like an hour. And my daughter leaves her phone on the couch. Then my son leaves his phone on the table, and I remember seeing my son's phone on the table because I grabbed my Stanley, and my Stanley was the last thing that I grabbed from the house. And my kitchen table is right by my front door. So I'm like, okay, we leave, we go eat, whatever the case is. Then we get back, I go and park our car. My daughter calls me on the Ring camera, and I'm like, why the fuck are they calling me on the Ring camera? And I'm like, what happened, babe? She's like, Mom, where's our phones? I'm like, what do you mean, where are your guys' phones at? Then she's like, where are our phones? And I'm sitting there like, girl, what do you mean, where are your guys' phones at? They're on the table on the couch. She's like, no, they're not there anymore. So I'm like, tripped the fuck out now, because, okay, now this shit ain't no fucking spirit. Who the fuck is coming into my house? Who is coming into my house while I'm gone? Or who has the key? Why the fuck is y'all taking my kids' phones and my snacks? So, mind you, I've already had suspicions of these little girls, but I can't say it was them. Once the phones came up missing, I suspected them right away. I can't. They're just kids. I was sitting there saying, like, at the end of the day, it's not the kid's fault, right? So these little girls, my daughters had invited them in one time, and I'm very lenient.
There we go. Goddamn thieves coming over.
You guys know me about the kids in the apartment complex. I give them the snacks. I let them come over. My daughters made friends with other little girls here that I've had here for days at a time, where I don't mind. I'm nice to all the kids. I have kids too. But it was just something, again, it's nothing against little girls, that I just didn't get a good feeling about them being in my house anymore. So every time my daughters would ask me, Mom, can they come? Can they come in? Can they come in? I would tell them, like, no, you guys.
Nope.
Go outside and play with them. I don't want them to come in. Or I'd give my daughters an excuse, like, oh, I'm watching TV. You guys go over there. I want to be in the living room. I don't want to be in my room and watching TV. You guys are going to be loud. So I let those little girls, mind you, I only let those little girls in once. And they would consistently bug at my door, ringing the doorbell, asking my daughters, why can't you guys come out? Is your guys' stepdad home? Is your guys' mom home? What time are you guys gonna leave? Or what time are you guys gonna be back? Or I'm their little kids. I'm not thinking about it. It passes my head, right? But those little girls had a habit of looking through the windows, knocking at the windows. I thought they were just being, honestly, not trying to be mean, obnoxious. Because, again, no shade to them, no shade to their parents, their mom, whatever. But they told me that their mom would leave them all day. They told me that she would leave at 4 in the morning and they wouldn't come back till night. Mind you, these little girls would be ringing my doorbell at 8:30 in the morning. They would be outside roaming these apartments 10, 11 at night, right? One time, me and my husband let the kids play on the playground at like 10, 11, but we were out there, and no one came out looking for them. If it was me, I'd have been out there like, get your asses inside, like, you guys know better. But nobody did. So anyways, that's that. Then Sunday comes, we have church, right? And we're late to church, mind you. Those little girls were at my door at 8:30 in the morning that day.
Yo, them kids don't got no home training. This remind me of when my cousin, he threw a party, his first birthday party. He was getting all type of birthday money. And after his little party, He could not find his money. That nigga even came like to me and started looking in my, because I was coming from out of town. I was visiting my hometown, Chicago. So he even was looking in my bag and shit. I'm like, damn, cuz, you think I'm gonna steal your money? We was younger at the time. I'm like, damn, cuz, you think I'm gonna steal your money? Whole time he never found that money. I think it was like $200-$300. And one of them friends that he invited over stole the goddamn money. You see what I'm saying? And none of them niggas was allowed over ever again. You know what I'm saying? This is what this remind me of.
That it was Sunday, but I'm leaving out the part where Saturday night when my kids' phones ended up going missing. I went to Walmart and I went to go buy those little cheap Roku cameras to set up inside my house because, sorry guys. Oh, I'm getting pains. So I went to go buy the little cameras to set inside my house because I'm like, okay, I'm going to catch whoever or whatever. So I'm like, it's either going to be the spirit, it's going to be my son, it's going to be my daughters. Shit, it might be the little girls. I don't know what I thought I was going to catch on the cameras. I was really hoping it was going to be the spirit because I'm like, I'm causing paranormal on the cameras. But no. I don't know what the fuck I thought I was going to find on there. I don't know, but I was ready for it. So, right. So, Sunday comes. We go to church on Sundays. So, whatever the case was, the little girls started coming to my door at 8:30 in the morning that Sunday. Mind you, my man gets off of work at 4:30. He doesn't get home until 5. He gets home, he eats, he, unwinds, showers, stays up for a little bit. So he don't go to sleep till like 6:30. So, oh my God. So, them coming at my door was unacceptable. And I had already told them, like, don't come knocking at the door until later. So they're just coming, starting at 8:30, 8:45. I don't remember. But I know it was 8 before 9. So I'm telling the little girls, like, hey, you guys are knocking way too much. He's still asleep. Like, you guys need to respect that. They didn't care. They're still coming back. My daughters are telling them, like, stop knocking at our door. We can't go outside right now.
She need to go talk to their parents. They just roam the streets.
We still need to do our chores. My kids know their structure. Like I said, no snacks, no sodas. Anyways, you guys get the point. So they're telling them, my daughters are telling them, they're coming back every 30 minutes. Like, oh, you guys are going to leave. What time are you guys going to leave? Is your stepdad going to be here? Are you guys going to be here? What time are you guys going to be back, right? So I'm sitting there not thinking about it. I can hear them telling my daughters through the Ring camera, but I'm not thinking about it. I'm just like, oh, maybe they just want to play with my daughters. Excuse me. So, that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, maybe they just want to play with my daughters. And again, they're just being obnoxious. So, we get ready. We get ready to leave. And mind you, we're late. Church started at 2. And we leave the house at like 2:43, 2:42. And, then we leave. We're about to get on the freeway. And I get a notification on my front door camera stating that there's a motion detection. That there's motion detection. So I'm like, what? But then I swipe down and I see these little girls. So I'm like, Didn't think anything of it, but I had that gut feeling. Y'all, when I tell you to listen to your motherfucking gut feeling, listen to it, because it's never motherfucking wrong. Ever wrong. I mean, sometimes, but not really. Anyways, so that was at like 2:45. Mind you, we left at 2:42. They were passing by our house, 2:45. Then I get a notification from the other cameras from inside my house at 2:47. Mind you, we left 5 minutes ago. And those cameras, those Roku cameras, said when it was the person, when it was the animal, because only my dog was here, like when it's the mailman, whatever the case was. All right, my son was calling, so the camera stopped. Anyways, the camera told me, like I said, the person, whatever. So by 2:47, I got the notification that it was a person movement from inside. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I go click on the camera. It's the motherfucking little girls, y'all. The little girls are in my house within 5 minutes of us leaving. Not even like, oh, let's wait 30 minutes. Nah, right to motherfucking it. Them little...
They must have left their doors open. Don't tell me the goddamn little girls goddamn robbing. They starting early.
Little girls, y'all, and I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck they got into the house. Right. I'm still trying to figure out how they got into the house. I'm asking my kids, did we lock the back door? Are all the windows locked? Is everything locked? Everybody's telling me, yes, everything is locked. I'm like, okay, I remember we locked the front door. So I'm clicking on this fucking stupid Roku app, trying to click it. It's not showing me the recording. So I can't see exactly what they took. It's just showing me snap pictures. That's it. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then these motherfucking little girls unplugged my camera. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
They some professionals.
And I'm like, you know, there's little girls in my house. Like, can I get an officer out? And I was just gonna go straight to church because I was like, I'll let the cops deal with it, whatever. But I'm like, no, fuck that, because if I wait later, nothing's gonna get done. So we get off. I tell my man, I'm gonna get off the fucking freeway and let's go. So I get here when the cops get here, and I'm like, walking up hella mad, fat, and pregnant. Like, you guys made me fucking come back. Like, this is fucking bullshit. So I go back, and the cops are like, no, ma'am, no, you can't go in, because whatever the fuck they're talking about. And I'm like, no, what the fuck? So I waited. They're not inside. Whatever, okay. So I'm, like, showing the cops, like, this is them. And they're like, okay, well, how did they come in? Do they have a key? And I'm like, no, because we only have 2 keys, which is mine and my man's. So we're just like, okay. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck they got into the house. Then the officer goes to the kid's window and she slides it up. And she's telling me, look it. The one time I let them come into my house, y'all, they fucked with the latches to the windows. I don't know how they did it. How they even knew about it. I don't even know how they fucking knew about to do that. So I compared theirs to mine. These motherfucking little girls done busted up the latches to my apartment.
Somebody over there teaching them little girls how to steal, boy. They already got this shit planned out. They some professionals.
So these little girls were getting into the motherfucking apartment through my kids' windows this whole time. Mind you, what was crazy, I had got a 2-pack of cameras, and I was going to set up the second camera in my kids' room. Just in case. But I forgot. So I didn't get to catch them coming in. So anyways, the cops like, yeah, this is how it happened. So I'm like, these fucking little girls. So anyways, the cops go and they're like, while we're waiting for mom to get here, whoop-de motherfucking do. The mom ain't there. Whoop-de motherfucking do. I'm not surprised because like I said, it was no shade, but she ain't never there at home with the kids. Those little girls were by themselves all the time. All the motherfucking time. Running around like, you know. So we wait about 30 minutes. And the cops ask me, like, if we retrieve, what else is missing? Mind you, I'm, like, looking to see, like, in the living room, like, what else did they get? I'm not thinking they came to my room. These fucking little girls done came to my room. I didn't realize it. So I'm just thinking, like, okay, looking, like, seeing what's in the living room that they took, what they can take. So the cops asked me, like, if we get your guys' phones back, do you want to press charges? Yes, the fuck I do. But me still thinking, like, nah, they didn't take it. It was just the snacks that they took. Y'all, when the fucking cops came back to my door, they came back with both phones, the chargers. These little girls done changed the passwords on the phones. They done blocked me, my kid's dad, everybody on their contact list.
Oh, yeah, let's press charges. Y'all know what y'all doing. Fuck that. Yep, pressing charges. I was like, damn, they little girls, they don't know no better. Yep, you doing too much. You a criminal. Let's take you to juvenile.
Done changed the fucking pictures to my kids' phones. Done made TikToks. At that fucking point, I'm furious because you guys were just at my motherfucking door this morning, and you guys, knowing you guys fucking stole my kids' phones. Like, they really had a whole plan. I was more shocked on how they were coming to my house, and it made sense why they were asking so much questions, because who knows how long they were doing this shit. Like, it's one thing to come in once or maybe twice, but these motherfucking kids were coming into my apartment. Who the fuck? They did it throughout the month. They took fucking multiple snacks. They took phones. Like, they were comfortable enough to do that. Like, and who else are they doing it to, you know? So, yeah, the cops ended up telling me that they retrieved the phones, and then they ended up telling me that mom wanted to have my number. Oh, fuck. Mom wanted to have my number so she can talk to me, or I don't know, so she can know who I was. And I told them absolutely not. If she wants to talk to me, she could talk to me face to face, because her daughters just stole from my apartment. Like, this wasn't just once. Like, they did it multiple times. So yeah, I had told the cops, like, no, we can talk face to face. So they had mom walk towards me, right? And she's just like, I just wanted to meet you, and da 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 da. Mind you, that month prior, I was taking her daughters to the community pool with us, and they were at my house at 10-11 at night. This was during summer break. So, what do you mean you wanted to get to know who I was? Mind you, I would tell my daughters, like, they need to give me their mom's number, because I wouldn't feel right if someone was taking my kids without me knowing them. But there's, like, multiple people in this apartment complex that I've noticed that they don't care too much for their kids. So I thought, well, she's, no shade, one of them.
She's one of them, yeah.
But, yeah, the first thing, instead of apologizing, because I thought I was going to get an apology, because me, if my kids would have done it, doubt to ass, and I would have definitely apologized to the parents. Like, I'm embarrassed. Like, you're my kid and you're doing that. Like, how embarrassing. Because now at that, like, you're risking us to lose our home. You get what I'm saying? So, the first thing she tells me is, I was trying to figure out who you were. Ma'am, we live 1, 2, 3, 4 apartments down from each other. And she's telling me, well, my daughters were telling me, they didn't want to tell me, but they're telling me that your daughters are bringing them snacks. They're telling me that your daughters are giving them this, and that. So,
yo, her daughters are some professional criminals. They know how to lie, cheat, and steal. Damn.
You guys, this sounds so fucking stupid. Listen to what. So you, as parents, will you guys believe that your guys' kids' friends gave them their phones, gave them big ass bags of chips like this, a half pack of soda, all these snacks? And the fact that she tried to say, like, my daughters did that, it really pissed me off, because my kids don't even eat snacks like that, in order, in fact, to give away snacks like that, and my kids know better than to do that without asking me. My kids are honest kids. So when she was saying, she's like, well, I don't know. And I even asked her too, are they the big bags of chips? And she's like, oh, I don't know. But you just said that. Okay. So she's just telling me, like, you know, if I would have known who you were, which you don't because you're never with your kids. If I would have known who you were, I would have told you to never let my daughter inside, because she's a thief. I've had a history of her stealing stuff. She's even stolen my own phone. She's a thief. She's bad. I can't handle her. Da 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 da. Okay, well, maybe you shouldn't leave your kid home alone. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my husband like, this is fucking bullshit. Like, it's an excuse. And you're trying to justify what your daughter did instead of apologizing. Oh, like, here's $20, you know, for the inconvenience of what my kids did, all the snacks they took. I didn't expect to get paid back, but a nice sorry would have been, you know, acceptable. And I told her straight out, I'm like, you know, if you really wanted to get to know me, you would have followed your daughters. She's like, oh, I seen on the camera that they left. If it was me and my daughters were leaving and I told them, no, like, you guys got to stay home, and they were leaving and they're coming back with all this stuff, I'm going to scold them. Like, you need to fucking tell me, and da-da-da-da. So I can see that it's okay. It's common sense. Oh, y'all getting a contraction. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, so when she was trying to say, like, oh, my daughter's a thief, like, trying to justify and blame it on her daughter instead of, I'm sorry, you know, I'm going to make my daughter apologize. Oh, I'm going to make my daughter apologize. Nothing. I just got excuses and trying to justify it. So when I found out about the phones, the cops even asked me, like, do you still want to press charges? I do. I called my manager. I told my manager everything. Because it's the fact, I'm telling their mom too, like, I'm hurt with your daughters because I let them come in. Like, I, you know, give your daughters food. Like, my daughters even asked me one time if they could spend a night, and I was going to let them, but something told me no. My man even told me, like, absolutely not. So when we looked at all the stuff, like, there's more stuff missing. Like, at this point, I don't want it back. This is the part where I tell people, if you guys can't have kids, don't have them, because this shit is ridiculous. My sister was telling me, like, you know, you guys need to think about, they don't have structure, so of course kids are going to be like that, so don't be mad. So yeah, I forgave them, because forgiveness is more for us, but I was disappointed. I was in disbelief on how they did that. Where the fuck did they learn that from? Like, who taught them to bust fucking window locks? Like, how the fuck they know how to do that? Anyways, I had told my neighbor, because I'm cool with one of my neighbor, and she has a daughter that hangs around with them too, and I had told her, like, hey girl, like, you know, I don't know if your daughter lets them come inside or you let them play with them, you know, just be aware this is what happened. I sent her the videos, and I wish I could upload the videos and the pictures and everything, but I can't because they're minors and we still have open case. But my neighbor ends up telling me that the little girls were inside her house once and never let them again. That they were inside trying to touch everything. That they knocked at the little girl's window too, trying to talk about, you should sneak us in. You should sneak us in. Like, when your mom's not here, you should sneak us in. They try to open the window. And it all makes sense because when only me and my oldest were up, and my daughter was saying she was hearing, like, flickering with her windows, and we were noticing that their window things were down, and we're like, what the fuck, maybe they just fell off, you know. I even called the cops because we were hearing stuff from their windows, and it was the fucking little girls, y'all. The whole time it was little girls, and I still till this day in disbelief because it's like, they're fucking bold because they were still coming to ringing my doorbell knowing they were fucking robbing me this whole time. If only if I had money laying around the way I used to, and they stole that shit, I'd have been pissed. Because they stole my daughter's little $12, and she's mad about that. But yeah, y'all, that's my story time.
Yeah, them little girls, man, they professionals. I don't know where they learning it from either. Sounds like they don't got no good foundation at home. The mom sounds like they stealing from her ass. You see what I'm saying? So she definitely need to get their little ass in check before they little ass end up in jail, because that's what's gonna happen. They already professionals at this shit. They busting locks, they sneaking in, they changing passwords on phones, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully the mom gets a hold of that shit pretty fast, because right now they minors, but you know what I'm saying, shit, and within a blink of an eye, them little girls gonna be going to fucking jail. You know what I'm saying, little delinquent ass kids. You know what I'm saying. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Let me know what y'all would do. Y'all filing charges or whatever the case is. Yeah, y'all let me know. So I'm glad she found out who it was though, cause them some little thieving ass little girls. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all smash that like button. And I wish her nothing but a healthy pregnancy, because she's pregnant right now. All right? Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace.